That's that deadly.
Player one.
I can make them put their hands to the ceiling. I can make you disperse cash for the feeling good. I ain't focused on nothing but cash peeling. Yeah, these niggas ain't no shit, they need to kill it.
Yo, we are in the building. We here. We lit. We live. Another reaction. Another installment. Y'all heard about the Drewski and let's see, my gray hair. That's my little gray, my gray chin hair. My bad. But yeah, we got a what's it called? A reaction, right? So Drewski has just came with the conservative white woman skit, uh, and it's they saying it's targeted to Erica Kirk. It probably is, but with parody and everything, his First Amendment is protected. You know, freedom of speech, something her husband died for, coincidentally. But yeah, man. So what we about to watch this, see what her reaction is on this, man. Call out some bullshit when we see it. But also, there is a comedian, Malibu's Most Wanted, Jamie Kennedy, right? And he's always loved, bro. He's dope. He's a dope comedian. I ain't never had nothing wrong with him. He's funny as hell, right? He was funny as hell to me. He used to have a prank show back in the day on WB. Then he progressed and got the Malibu's Most Wanted. You know what I'm saying? And he had a breakdancing movie. I think it was Kicking It Old School or some shit like that, where he was breakdancing, fell into a coma, woke up as an old man, linked up with his homeboys, and did another breakdance competition. Pretty funny shit. But satire comedy. You know what I'm saying? Pretty funny though. So what's it called? We're gonna see these two reactions on it. We're gonna react to both of them. It's my first time experiencing it with you guys. I don't know what's going on, but I do know the background behind it. So with Drewski, he's gonna be hearing the Erica Kirk backlash, which we really don't care about. You know, your husband, Charlie Kirk, he got killed by y'all people for standing up for the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. You know, so she's trying to sue him for defamation of character and everything. But parody, like Drewski has stated, parody protects that right. So therefore, live or let die. And then, you know, we got Jamie Kennedy wanting to do blackface skit and getting called out on it. And why can't I? It's just two different variations. We about to get into both of them though.
Reporting live from Ivers Club in Atlanta, Fight Plus News, I'm Janava. If you've been on social media in the last 12 hours, you may have seen this new Drewski skit.
You gotta be hiding under you gotta be living under a rock to not have seen it. For real.
Get on your feet, boy.
This right here, if you guys don't know, is the part for Charlie Kirk's funeral. Erica Kirk came out on stage, you know what I'm saying, with all the fireworks. It looked like a party going on. She put on the widow face, you know, which we all know is bullshit. She hasn't stopped working since Charlie Kirk has died, bro. She's already compromised. It's very known, and she is very for her people. So ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know, we just call bullshit where we see it.
We have to protect all men in America,
Yeah,
especially
white
all
male,
white men in America.
white male men, all white male men. Don't forget, she said all white men males.
Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs.
No, that's not conservative and widow of Charlie Kirk, Erica Kirk in the video. It's Drewski in drag and whiteface to mock views of women like Erica for his newest skit called How Conservative Women in America Act. The skit, which looks to make fun of Kirk, has already seen millions of views since its release. If you've been paying attention, Erica, whose husband Charlie Kirk would infamously be killed during a college visit, spreading
White man.
talking points of his business Turning Point USA back in.
I'm sorry, y'all, but the reason why I keep stressing that is because you know damn well if it had been something like this to assassinate him, y'all would still be talking about it to this day. You would still be talking about it to this day. He had like probably 2 days, maybe 3 tops of memories and remembrance, and then it was gone. Why? Because he was killed by his own people. Like the craziest
September
shit,
2020.
the craziest thing to me, my bad, y'all, I keep going, but the craziest shit to me is like she's so active, right? He passed away and she's been took over the, you know what I'm saying, the work and everything. She's so active, you know. I'm just like, have y'all caught the nigga that killed your have you caught the man that killed your husband? With all this, she tried to she threatened to sue, or she tried to put a cease and desist on Drewski for this parody skit. I'm like, what? Who killed your husband though? And then what's going on with that? You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't heard much about it, so I would like to know. Have you found the murderer of your husband? It's a lot other things to be worried about
Five would be
than a
thrusted
skit.
right into the spotlight and quickly criticized to how she acted after his killing. In particular, Erica's appearance at Charlie's highly covered memorial event would instantly be ridiculed as she would walk out to pyrotechnics.
Right.
Please give a warm welcome to Mrs. Erica.
And bro, they said before she got on stage, she was putting in fake teardrops and all that shit, bro. It's a lot going on with this. Hey, look, every king is represented by his queen. Charlie Kirk, he used to say some real racist and hateful shit, but look, I think she might have been worse than him. Not gonna cap.
In Drewski's new skit, he would go on to make sure to fully make that moment a large part of his video.
Yeah.
Now, other parts of the skit would also remind us of elements we've seen from the Wayans cult classic White Chicks, as Drewski, dressed in drag as a white woman, would mock them doing coffee runs and Pilates classes.
Sweet cream foam chai ice matcha. Bella will have all organic pup cup.
4,
Organic.
3, 7. Oh, are you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted.
Drewski nailed his Erica Kirk impression. I'm talking about from the outfit to the hair. I need to know
He killed
who
it.
was on his makeup artist special effects team, because this is so impressive. I know Erica Kirk is fuming right about now.
But hey, we have the right to freedom of speech. Right, Charlie? Right, Erica? We have the freedom of speech, right?
Not the wiping of the fake tear.
Yeah.
And it's the double stare while she's talking about the love for her faith for me. This is the part that sent me all the way into orbit. In case you missed it, Be Better had revealed recently, the day after Charlie Kirk died, Eric Kirk allegedly went to Aloe and dropped a whole bunch of money on, I guess, leggings and workout gear. And this skit, it cuts to a scene of Drewski.
Was it possibly off that $1 million life insurance policy? You know what I'm saying? That she finna collect back? That's what they do, man. Put that life insurance policy on you, they gonna get cashed out. Give me that death certificate. Okay, here you go. Here your money.
Working out at a Pilates studio wearing the Aloe leggings. You can tell a lot of research went into this skit. At this point, just give Drewski his own show.
Now, when it came down to conservative views, the skit didn't aggressively highlight a lot of talking points of conservative white women, but he would manage to find another questionable moment from Erica Kirk, when she would make a plea for young white men to be strong, as she feels
White male men. Don't let anybody talk to you anyway.
they deal with opposition and hate.
Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man, especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you. We need strong men out there.
That moment
That's not derogatory at all. You know what I'm saying? That's no supremacy, right? Right?
from earlier this month would instantly get pushed back, as one user would write, "The group that has held the majority of power in America for 200 plus years is now claiming oppression. That's not disenfranchisement. That's losing the monopoly."
Exactly.
Now, when it came down
Exactly.
to those who Drewski is directly mocking, white conservative women, it appears that many were unhappy with Drewski's decision to make fun of a woman who just lost her husband.
Nah, fuck that, bro. She don't care, bro. No, fuck all that, bro. When's her grievance? When was her grievance period, bro? Like, nah, that bitch been working and probably doing some outlandish shit. You know what I'm saying? Disrespectful to his name, bro. Not gonna say, but she really cool with Donald J. Trump and them, and she been to work, boy, to work. I'm just saying, bro. We all know. I ain't gonna say it though. I ain't gonna say it. So allegedly, I ain't gonna say it though. I'm just starting. I got too much to work for.
Over on X, many would sound off against Drewski's new skit. Imagine being a fat piece of shit mocking a widow whose husband was gunned down in cold blood. Go F yourself, you little effing retard.
Right, of course.
She lost her husband and their kids lost her father. How heartless can someone be? It just makes me sick to see this. While another would say, you are a fat piece of trash.
Yeah, all the conservative women. Is this from all the conservative women?
And lastly, one other conservative woman would write, now if I put on a monkey suit with young boy playing in the background, you colors would have your panties in a bunch.
Not really, because you guys already do that shit now. Anything that we set out, you guys take that shit from us in the first place and then call us uncivilized or ratchet. But if we come up with a new dance or something, don't let us come up with a new dance. Y'all finna be the first ones on that shit. TikToking and all that shit. Trying to move hips and all that stuff, bruh. I don't hear none of that. Culture vulture at its finest. Talking about you ride around if you rode in a monkey suit playing Young Boy in the background. I mean, shit. What happened to H&M with the coolest monkey in the jungle? Or what happened to all these Malibu's Most Wanted? Fuck is that? What do you call that? You know what I'm saying? What about Robert Downey Jr. in fucking Tropic Thunder? What do you call that? We ain't saying nothing about that. What do you call that?
Now, not every conservative woman was upset about the skit, as some wouldn't deny Erica's past behavior. One would write, as a conservative, I can't stand how Erica Kirk has acted. She deserves to be mocked for her distasteful behavior. We as conservatives should be mocking it as well.
Yeah,
Or
bruh.
another, facts. As a conservative woman, I'm ashamed and highly offended that he thinks we act like Erica Kirk. She is clearly a leftist lunatic.
Man, I'm glad. You know what, though? I'm surprised that some conservative women can see through the bullshit that Erica Kirk be on. I did not know that there would be any on his side from the conservative side.
As far as Drewski, he's not new to the
But that's what makes comedy fair, though, right? Is everybody is based to their own opinion. That's what makes comedy comedy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
backlash he gets when doing whiteface, as we've seen back in September of last year when he would mock NASCAR fans. Over on his X account, he would retweet praise and even criticism, as one comment would say, but if a white guy did blackface, there would be an uproar.
Why doesn't anybody remember Tropic Thunder? Like, how come nobody remember? That's the most recent blackface that I've seen is Tropic Thunder. Robert Downey Jr. playing a black man in the fucking military. Oh, we ain't go do. And Brandon T. Jackson was over there. "Well, nigga, what do you mean, you people? You know what I'm saying? Like that's. Fuck are we talking about?
Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Given that Erica Kirk just lost her husband in a tragic way close to 6 months ago, is the backlash against Drewski fair, or should comedy continue to not have boundaries
It's fair in all of its rights. Keep going.
as
Keep
long
going.
as it's funny?
Do another
And
one.
for those of the previous eras, do you think Drewski's skits can be compared to what we've seen in the past from shows like Chappelle's Show and Matt TV?
Yes.
For more news and comedy, culture, and
Yes.
sports, be sure to subscribe here to our YouTube channel and follow Hype Plus.
And now look. So yes, I agree, bro. Yeah, bro, it's fair. All is fair. All is fair, bro. He didn't do nothing wrong. He didn't do nothing wrong at all, bro. It was a parody skit. It was a comedy skit. And if she don't like it, you can scroll. You know what I'm saying? You can scroll past that shit. You don't have to like it or watch it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your husband died for the First Amendment right for us to have freedom of speech anyways, right? So, I mean, just take it with a grain of salt, bruh. Like we had to with everything that y'all do. You know what I'm saying? We come up with something, you guys take it over. Oh, I'm the one that invented it. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. What a nigga sharp. No, you're not. No, you're not. Like, bro, stop, P. Stop. This is very, very minor. Very, very minor for y'all to complain about for what we got to complain about. You know what I'm saying? It's very minor. Now let's go to this Jamie Kennedy though. This is the vice versa. Jamie Kennedy has done a blackface skit and has got a lot of backlash off of this. Now let's tap in and tune into this because I don't know anything about this one either.
Reporting live from Irish Club in Atlanta, Fight Plus News, I'm John Alba. As you should know, Drewski has parts of the internet talking once again after he would release a skit called How Conservative Women in America Act, which for many was a direct spoofing of Erica Kirk, the widow of political commentator Charlie Kirk.
Yeah,
Now, in the aftermath of the skit, conservatives have voiced their issues with it, as well as honest reactions.
Hey, what do his kids look like? Have y'all seen Charlie Kirk's kids at all? Like, were they at his funeral and shit? I'm wondering, because like I see a lot of Erica Kirk and not a lot of her kids with her.
Seeing Drewski mock Kirk's behavior following the killing of her late husband. Now, what appears to be a big argument for many is that why is Drewski, a black comedian, allowed to put on whiteface and not be canceled for it? And if the opposite happened, like a white comedian doing blackface, they would be canceled. Longtime industry
It's really not true though.
talent and star of Malibu's Most Wanted, Jamie Kennedy would decide to directly insert himself into that conversation by attempting to show a time when he did blackface. In a post shared on his social pages, he would go on to say, "If Drewski can do it, then why can't I?" From my old series Kennedy's Court on Prime Video. It's just like Jury Duty, but reverse.
Where's your boyfriend at now?
He's in San Francisco.
And this is from what I was saying earlier. This is from his prank show, his comedy show, bro. This was Jamie Kennedy before Malibu's Most Wanted. This was WB Channel 5 if he was in LA. WB Channel 5.
Doing what?
He works on the ferry.
He works on the ferry?
Yeah.
You know where I'm going.
I'm sorry?
You know where I'm going.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do.
Because he's a fairy? Because he's gay?
I didn't say that. Is that what you said? That's in your mind. Remember Pulp Fiction?
Yes.
Remember when the gold light came out?
Oh, yes.
You know what it was?
No.
It's in your mind. So I didn't say fairy. Has he stolen shit from you before?
He's used my groceries.
Use your grocery. You can't use a grocery.
He sucks. I'm not even gonna lie. This shit ain't even funny. He can't even. What is it supposed to be doing?
You eat
He
a grocery.
ate my groceries.
He ate your
I think Robert Downey Jr. did a way better job than this did.
groceries.
Yes.
That's dumb.
Now, despite Kennedy attempting to show off his comedic ability, he would quickly learn that his throwback skit, shot back in 2012, was not going to be warmly received.
Why do I feel like it was way back? So that was after Malibu's Most Wanted. If it was 2012, for some reason I thought that was the Jamie Kennedy show before Malibu's Most Wanted. So yeah, that wasn't the one on WB. That's my apologies.
Over on X, he would get flooded with backlash and users letting him know why his comedy failed.
Bruh, you posted that shit and it's old and we didn't give a fuck when you first did it. I guess
Exactly, that shit wasn't funny.
I could do blackface. Nigga, you did it however years ago you did that shit and we didn't give a fuck about it then. That's why that shit only got one season. We don't give a nobody give a
Right.
fuck about that shit. We ain't
Right.
offended by that shit.
It wasn't even funny.
We like Robert Downey Jr. playing the black person. Why? Because he wasn't making fun of black people. He was making fun of method act. White guy becoming a black man.
That's crazy. This is the first person I heard to mention Robert Downey Jr. playing a black man on Tropic Thunder.
We like Robert Downey Jr. playing the black person. Why? Because he wasn't making fun of black people. He was making fun of method act. White guy becoming a black man.
You know what? That's a crazy take on it. That's a crazy take on it. I never even thought about that. That is a crazy take. That makes hella sense. It's because how he was. It wasn't because that he was playing a black man as a white man in blackface. It's because he was playing how a white man would act as a black man in blackface. That's a good take on it. That's a good take on it. Because to be honest with you, nobody really did give a fuck. We was booty juice or booty sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we didn't give a fuck. We didn't really care about that shit. But that's crazy. That's a good purpose as to why, though. That's a good purpose. That's a good one.
And being so entrenched of that role as a method actor created the perfect contrast for comedy. That's why it's funny. Drewski labeling conservative women be like, but you know it was about Erica Kirk. That's how all you know. It's not about white women or white conservative women. It was specifically about Erica Kirk. That was the joke. The joke is that it's about Erica Kirk and how she acts and how she been looking. How
Right.
no, that's the joke. It's Erica Kirk, not white women.
One user would say, "Dude, what are you doing? This is
Yeah.
tit for tat,"
He's the representation for them. So yeah, hell yeah.
which is pathetic.
He made sense.
And you're
Bro made
trying
sense.
to appeal to racists. Intent is everything, and it's clear your intentions are purely racial. So you did it, but you're not doing the numbers Drewski is. Maybe your shit isn't funny. Now shut the F up.
And this is the responses to Jamie Kennedy. These are the responses to Jamie Kennedy. It's not responding to the guy that just was speaking.
Laughing my ass off. We didn't give a F then, definitely don't give a damn now. Cry about it. While another, because this isn't funny. The last time you was funny was Malibu's Most Wanted.
And that's fire. That's
The
facts.
post, which
That's
has
factual.
now reached over 1,000 reshares on X, appears to be Kennedy's most visible in recent years. As mentioned, Kennedy is considered an industry veteran, as he has been known for his 2003 comedy Malibu's Most Wanted,
Which is him being a white boy that wants to be black.
where he played a kid from the suburbs who wanted to prove that he can be taken as a serious rapper.
No, it was about a white boy from the suburbs who wanted to be black.
Now, the film would be a follow-up to Kennedy's somewhat successful prank show, The Jamie Kennedy Experiment, a year before, where it would premiere on the
That's what it was called, the Jamie Kennedy Experiment. Yep, see, I talk facts. I know what I'm talking about.
WB. On the show, he would have a number of recurring characters, including his...
That's that LA shit with no cable. You only get channels 1 to 13, my nigga. Feel me? And 24 is PBS. You might get that if you got the satellite. You might get channel 24 as well. But other than that, don't try it.
Malibu's most wanted character, B. Rad, before it spun off into a movie. Now, interesting enough, Kennedy in blackface wasn't just when he would take on a role as a judge, but would take place when he portrayed the character Virginia Ham, which was a heavy-set black female daytime show host and at some point a sandwich shop worker.
Is that for me? Oh, that is so sweet. How y'all feeling? All right, so I'd like to take some questions right now. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, he's just not funny, bro. Like, there's really nothing wrong with what he's doing. It's just you're not funny, bro. It's not funny.
Why is it that men...
I used to think he was funny too. When I was a kid, I used to think Jamie Kennedy was funny because of the Malibu's Most Wanted. I used to think that he was a funny dude. And as a grown up, I'm like, this nigga is not funny. In fact, after they showing like his resume, he really only came up off of acting like he was black. Like, to be honest with you, he really not funny, bro. It's really not funny. I'm trying to laugh. I'm not over here hating on it and shit because I used to fuck with him. I'm not hating on it, but it's just not funny.
But when they find out we want to play, they got an attitude. You know, men, they just like dogs. They're sniffing around. What's in the doghouse? No, they need to have their noses rubbed in their own poop. You know what I'm saying? You want a fish?
Yeah, that's fine. The turkey.
You sure you don't want a bigger one?
Okay, we want the large.
You want a large? You want pickle?
No pickle.
You want these?
No. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo. Here we go. Okay. You want mustard? Yeah, it is. You paying for it? Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is.
Now, what is also interesting, I personally
That's definitely not funny.
remember watching the skit when I was younger, and back then it didn't feel so taboo as comedy was a lot less policed.
Yeah.
So now to see it in a different lens, you can see the issues some may have given the history of blackface in entertainment. Now, despite the negative reaction he would receive on X, it appears that some black online users were okay with Kennedy's judge skit.
No, it's not. Because there's nothing offensive about it if it ain't major, bro. He's not major. Let this have been something a million people have reacted to and was like, oh, this dude is hilarious. This is the funniest shit I've seen since I don't know when. Then we gonna respond with some shit like, I know damn well y'all don't think that this shit is funny. You feel me? It's just a matter of the reactions and shit like that. But bro, he's not nothing viral. He's not nothing viral. That nigga could come out with a whole new skit tomorrow into this shit. Ain't nobody paying attention to it or checking for it, bro. He revived his career by making a dumbass out of himself with this shit. That's how he revived himself.
Doesn't bother me one bit. I will only be offended if you were going out of your way to portray us in a negative light.
Right.
Or if you meant minstrel with it, of course. Screw the haters, bro. This was funny, just like Drewski was funny. While others were not here to see Kennedy attempt.
Hold on real quick. Look at the nigga's profile pic, though. He got the Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know if you are black, bro.
Minstrel with it, of course.
I don't know.
Screw the haters.
I don't know no black person to have Leonardo DiCaprio from Django as their profile pic.
Bro, this was funny, just like Drewski was funny. While others were not here to see Kennedy attempt to reheat an old skit. As one user would tell him, wait, Jamie, you did this years ago before Drewski. Got a deal for it to be streamed on Prime. Then poses the question as if you're a victim facing backlash for it after Drewski's skit goes viral. This is called fail the hell off.
Yep, this is the best response I've seen yet.
As far as Drewski, it does appear that he has continued pushing forward as he has already announced his newest piece of content. The finale of season 2 of his series Could Have Been Love.
Yeah, he ain't worried about that shit.
Responding to the reactions from viewers online, Drewski would write a caption, "Too far?" with a series of pictures that looks to have included for some proof of him being biracial, as 2 pictures would appear as who many are assuming is his grandfather. Thus, it could be his way to soften the controversy because he's partially white. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Now that we've seen a reshare of a blackface skit,
That's cool and all, but Drewski's a nigga, bro. Drewski's black. He's a nigga for shit show. I think what that's showing is that, hey, lighten up. You know what I'm saying? Because what I like to see is like, they got this is the craziest shit, bro. Every black kid, bro, that I know of, every black kid got a picture with a white man when they was a kid, bro. They got some type of picture of them with a white dude when they was a kid, right? So I'm asking, what age is it, or what age and what like era in our life do we become the enemy now? You know what I'm saying? Because they love us when we kids. We're, oh, get a police sticker here. Oh, you want to go to a baseball game? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, we love you so much, man. You're just a good kid. And da-da-da, man. Hey, man. And then, like, we get to teens. And then after that, it's like they call the cops on us. Hey, man, whoa, he's crazy. Oh, shit, he lost his mind. Oh, this jigaboo. You know what I'm saying? 10 years ago, 10 years ago, I was a good kid that you loved and respected, though. You used to say hi to me. Hey, little Charlie, or hey, little Brett, or you know what I'm saying? Hey, how's it going, little Steve? You know what I'm saying? Now, 10 years later, now we the enemy. Don't trust them. No, hey, don't trust that. But what? Are you okay? You know what I'm saying? I wonder what age it is that we become the enemy instead of being looked at as like a civil human being. You know what I'm saying? What age do black people turn to where white people just scared of us and shit now?
Today's time, our viewers being too sensitive
or assuming that we've been to do some bad or something. If it's 3 or more, it's a gang. You know what I'm saying? Where did that come from? Because if it's 3 little kids playing outside, if it's 3 little black kids playing outside, riding scooters or skateboards and all that shit, playing basketball, shit. What age is it to where if they doing that, they're a gang now? What age was it? What age is the qualifications for that?
Or should something like blackface never be played with? And for more news and comedy, be sure to subscribe here to our YouTube channel and follow Hypers across all social media. And of course, if you enjoy content like this, check out hypersclub.com right now to get a membership, to watch full interviews and more original content. And if you have a story that you think we should cover, send us a message now at hyperalerts.com.
Yeah, man, I'm glad we cut the cap on that one, bro. That was super cap, bro. Super cap. Just boof. You know what I'm saying? The responses to his comedy skits and everything is boof. If the shoe fits, then wear it, right? Erica Kirk, she sure did wear it. And I don't know the woman like that. I ain't bashing her as a human being or nothing like that. But it's just funny how you trying to cease and desist somebody off of a parody skit, and your husband is the one that passed away. He was pushing freedom of speech, the right to bear arms, Second Amendment, First Amendment. He was with all of it, right? And it's just funny. You going with what your husband stands for to all of a sudden sue him because you can't take the heat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you put yourself in a forefront position like that, a public position like that, people gonna do something, whether it be good, bad, infamous, famous. It doesn't matter. People gonna do something, bro. They are. Just you're known. And to Jamie Kennedy, man, damn, you fell off bad, bro. The nigga called it right on spot. Just fell the hell off. That's literally what you did, bro. You pulled up comedy skits from 2012, and ain't nobody was laughing off that shit, bro. Watching it is kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of boring. I was waiting to see some when he was doing Judge Jackson or whatever. I was trying to see when he was gonna do some little funny shit. Nothing was funny. Nothing was funny. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, though, man. You think Drewski was wrong or right for this? I personally think he was right. It's comedy, and there will be more comedy in the future. You know what I'm saying? This is his lane. That's what he does. Oh, if I was to do blackface, don't forget, bro. Y'all niggas was doing blackface in the early 1900s, some more shit. This topic of blackface, really, the new thing is the white face. The new thing is white face. We ain't never did that shit before, white chicks or nothing like that, bro. You wasn't having Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, Gene Wilder and all them, the great comedians and stuff of the Pryors, but they wasn't doing whiteface. The only ones were Marlon Wayans, Damon Wayans, all them, bro. Marlon Wayans, Shawn Wayans, bro. I don't know of any other ones that was doing, or Eddie Murphy, excuse me. He would dress up as like for Coming to America and shit. But bro, as far as this goes, this is straight, bro. What you tripping on? So were we tripping when we were having a problem with blackface? Were we tripping then? Because y'all tripping now when we doing the whiteface or whatever. And I'm gonna cease and desist. So were we tripping, or was that okay for y'all to do the same thing way back? But we tend to forget about what placed us here in the first place. Just a bunch of people talking about, oh, why are we living in the past? You guys need to let it go. We're moving forward. Oh, nah, bro. Y'all have rewritten and redesigned our come up. And so things that we hold on to in our culture, in our DNA, and in our heritage, you flag us down for and call us ratchet or uncivilized, right? When it's really it's deeply rooted to us. We don't even. It's crazy. Some stuff in our African cultures that we have, bro, we be doing shit and don't even understand why we do it. But if they took us back to the 1700s, 1400s, 1300s, before slavery, before the transatlantic slave trade that I still can't find one slave ship from, um, before all that, we was leaders, bro, agricultural geniuses, bro. Mali. You think about Mansa Musa? No, think about Mansa Abubakir. Think about them golden ships that he sailed out across the Atlantic Oceans with. He came over here. You feel me? Yeah, bro. So yeah, man. What y'all think in the comments, bro? I got a lot of feeling in this, a lot of passion in this because this is shit that I really be on. You know what I'm saying? I do the reactions on like the scary movies or like the frivolous shit, but for real, this one right here hit home, and I'm glad that I got a chance to react to it. I'm glad that I got a chance to speak my mind freely. And y'all let me know, man. I'm looking for the feedback. Thank you for tapping in, tuning in, and subscribe to the boy. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell so you get a notification every time I drop some new. You feel me? Yeah. Peace.